lovely Scorpios. How are you? How are you really? This is your weekly tarot reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I pray that all is well with you, lovelies. We're going to go ahead and jump into your weekly tarot reading so we can kind of get a feel for what your week will be like and what you can kind of look out for and work on this week. Okay, so here we have the Eight of Cups and we also have the Eight of Swords, okay? So, with this Eight of Cups being in reverse, Scorpio, for this week, it's kind of like your mind against your heart. Okay? You may be overthinking a little bit. And with this being an Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? So it's kind of like this week you're doubting something, okay? So what are you doubting? What are you not really feeling too optimistic about? Or if you're in a relationship or marriage, you may feel like right now things are kind of like very rocky, okay? Not stable, not sound. You may feel like at any minute it'll end, okay? Or if you're on your job, you may not feel like you're performing your best, okay? And you may not feel like your work performance has been all too well, okay? And your energies levels this week, you may actually be dealing with low energy, okay? So I'll say keep an eye out for that. Okay, here we have the Nine of Pentacles and we also have the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so right now in your relationship or marriage, you may feel like there's just an overload of issues going on. You may not feel like you and your partner are seeing each other eye to eye. Okay, yeah, you may not feel like you're seeing eye to eye this week. Okay, you may see that like there's a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, a lot of butting heads, not agreeing with each other. Okay, or if this is on your job, it may just be like a lot of work drama going on, a lot of work gossip. Or on your job, you may feel like there's like just a lot going on, just chaotic, just all over the place, not organized. Things may be coming out of nowhere, okay? You may be getting into it with your boss. Kind of looks like you feel like you're not on the same page, either with somebody or a group of people, because there's just so much going on, okay? Or you could just simply be overthinking, okay, a lot of the problems that you're having on this job or in this connection or relationship or marriage. A lot of these things could be because of your thoughts, Scorpio. That's just for some of you guys, okay? Okay, so why is all of this going on, okay? Alright, so Scorpio, I don't know, it looks like your week is a little chaotic. Some of you Scorpios, you may feel like you're lacking, okay, either financially, emotionally, spiritually, or in your relationship or marriage. You may feel like there's a lack of communication, or you may feel like there's a lack of attention, okay? Some of you may feel like you're lacking in some type of area, okay? And a lot of you Scorpios may also be overthinking things and just having a bunch of worries and anxieties, okay? And this card literally came out of nowhere. I don't know where this came from. The Six of Wands in reverse, okay? So a particular path that you thought would work, okay? It's just things are not really working how you thought that they would, okay? For some of you Scorpios, it looks like you may have gotten into a relationship or married somebody and you kind of thought that it would work, but it's like now all of your fears are surfacing, all your worries and anxieties are surfacing, and you may notice or feel like this person is not as affectionate as they once were, or not as attentive as they once were, okay? You may feel like it also lacks passion, okay? Or for my single Scorpios, you may feel like the people that you come across who could be your potential lover, you may feel like from the jump that it's just not going to work from past experiences, because maybe in your past you had a lot of issues, okay? And that's one thing I will want to warn against. If you have come out of a bad situation and now you're viewing everything and everybody else as a potential repeat, That's something I would say to be mindful of this week if you're a single Scorpio, okay? It seems as if you're really wanting things to work out, but right now it looks like you may feel like they're not. For some of you Scorpios, it really just looks like you feel like you're not getting enough effort or attention from your partner, okay? You may feel, for some of you Scorpios, you may actually feel abandoned and neglected by your partner. You feel like your needs are not being met, whether emotionally, physically, sexually, or financially, okay? You just may not feel like it's satisfying you how it once was, okay? But it looks like some of you may actually try to stay and make it work because you've been with this person for a while, or you see that you can have a future with them, okay? Yeah, it really looks like in this relationship or marriage, you're just not getting what it is that you need, okay? And you just feel like things are not working right now. You feel like you're not on the same page as your partner. You may feel like y'all's love language is so completely different, you know. I'm gonna pull some more cards for you, okay? So like Scorpio, if you do feel like your partner is not affectionate enough, have you told them? Or if you feel like they're not attentive enough, have you told them that? Or if you feel like your sexual needs are not being met, have you told them? Okay? Have you expressed these many thoughts that you're having? Okay? Your many fears, your many anxieties, have you expressed those to your partner? Okay? Or if you're single and not dating anybody, have you confronted your worries? Have you confronted your thoughts and really sat to ask yourself why you feel and think how you do? Okay? Because Scorpio, if you're single and you're wanting a connection, but you're having these thoughts right here, if you're in this type of energy, okay, and coming from a place of lack to where you're not emotionally fulfilled by yourself, you could actually land in a codependent relationship. So where you feel like you need this person for your happiness, okay? So that's one thing I will warn my single Scorpios against, okay? If you ever want to get into your best relationship, be happy by yourself first, okay? So whenever this person comes around, you're already giving off a very positive and loving and welcoming vibe. And also, the thought of them leaving, it just won't bother you because you're satisfied without them, okay? Now, for some of you Scorpios who are already in a relationship or marriage and you don't feel emotionally fulfilled or sexually fulfilled, okay, that's something I would really say to talk to your partner about, okay? If you want things to work, okay? Because y'all Scorpios, y'all have a way of knowing things, but your partner may not. All these thoughts that you're having, your anxieties, your fears, your worries, your concerns, it's like you're keeping all of that to yourself. Like you're not letting your partner know about how you're feeling right now, okay? You're not letting them know. So why are you not letting them know? Why is Scorpio not communicating? Or if this is simply a family dynamic, Scorpio, it kind of looks like you feel like there's a lack of communication amongst you and your family members. You may not feel like y'all communicate enough, okay? For some of you Scorpios, you may feel like the outcast, okay? Eight of Swords. Alright, here we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So yeah. If this is a relationship or marriage, it's just you really don't feel like your partner is on the same page as you. You don't feel like your partner is actually working with you to make things work. Like they're just not as dedicated as you, okay? And this leaves you feeling like, you know, just unfulfilled because it's like I'm putting in all of this effort, I'm putting in all of this work, like why are you not? Okay? And it may have you feeling and wondering if this person even cares. Okay? So I see where your Eight of Swords is coming from. okay? Because if this person is not putting in as much effort, then you, of course, you're gonna feel deprived because you know that they're not operating from their highest potential, you know? And you know that for this relationship or marriage to work, it's gonna take both of you, not just one of you, okay? So that's why the Six of Swords in reverse, you feel like this won't end up working, or you feel like it's not working right now, because a relationship or marriage, one, it can't work itself. And also, it takes two people for a relationship to work. It has to be two people that equally want each other, who are equally putting in effort, who are equally dedicating time into this for it to actually work. If one of you are being attentionate, affectionate, and the other person's being very distant and cold and non-responsive, it cannot work like that. If one of you is putting in the work, you're going to constantly feel like this, the Six of Wands in reverse, like it's not working. You're going to constantly be thinking to yourself, like, does this person even care? Do they even love me? Do they even want to be with me? Is this even going to work? Like, if they're not putting in effort, you're going to continue to feel like this and think like this. Okay? But it's like you don't want to have that new start. You don't want to restart. You don't want to, you know, have to go through all of this with another person. But it's just kind of like Scorpio, for the ones who feel like that, which is worse? Staying where you're putting in all the work, where you feel unloved, where you feel uncared for, where you feel like the outcast, where you feel unfulfilled, or moving forward and restarting with somebody who can put in as much effort as you, who possibly can love you how you love them, okay? Just which is worse? Staying where you're unhappy or restarting and possibly having something better, okay? But yeah, with this Two of Pentacles right here, you do not feel like your partner is working with you. You don't feel like y'all are on the same page. You don't even feel like they want this to work. That's probably pretty much what I'm getting from. You feel like your partner doesn't even want this to work. Because if they did, they would be putting in as much effort as you. They would care as much as you. You know? And also for some of you Scorpios, I don't know why I'm getting it, but you may also see it as, well, if they really love me, if they really care, they will know how I feel. That's not necessarily true. I mean, it is to a certain extent. Like, if your person is like not, you know, being loving and affectionate, of course they should know, but a lot of people don't know. Everybody is not intuitive. Everybody doesn't know how to look at their partner and be like, oh, something's wrong with you. Like, everybody doesn't have that empathy. Everybody doesn't have that compassion. Everybody doesn't have that type of interpretation of people and their emotions, okay? Everybody doesn't have that, Scorpio. So it's kind of like in that area, if that's how you feel, it's almost as if like you have to kind of be more lenient in that area, because yeah, certain things, yes, your partner should know is going to affect you, but sometimes people act in ways, like I was telling Aries and Pisces, like it's free will. So people, they do what they do, but sometimes they don't fully know how it will impact the next person, okay? Your person, they may want to like go out with their homeboys or with their homegirls. Like, all they see it is they want to get out of the house and they want to spend time with their homeboys or their homegirls. But you may see it as, I had a hard day at work, I just wanted to come home and cuddle with you. Like, that's your reality, Scorpio. They don't know about these thoughts that you're having. They don't know that you're thinking that they don't love you because they want to go out with their homeboys or homegirls. They don't know that. They don't know that they want to be with their homeboys or homegirls had you feeling like they don't really, you know, care and like they don't really love you and have you feeling unfulfilled emotionally. They don't know that, okay? Like, some things, Scorpio, the next person absolutely does not know, and it's not really fair for us to expect them to know, okay? Now, if a person came up to you and slapped you, of course they should know that that hurts your face and it's going to anger you. That's something very obvious. But if your partner is getting up and going with their friends, that's all that they see. All they see is their reality, which is that they're going out with their friends. They don't see that you wanted to just come home and cuddle. They don't see that. They don't know that, okay? So that's where communication comes in, Scorpio, okay? That's where communication comes in. So that may be why you feel like y'all are not on the same page. Y'all aren't on the same page because they don't know how you feel. They don't know what you're thinking. Y'all are two different people. Y'all have different realities, but right here with you feeling like y'all are just not on the same page and that y'all are not one, that's where communication comes in, so that they can know what's on your mind, so that they can know what's on your chest. But if you're not saying anything and expecting them to just magically know like they're a psychic, like you're gonna continue to go through what you're going through. Or you're gonna continue to feel how you feel, like they don't care because you're not saying anything. Okay? All they can do is operate from their own perspective, from their own brain, from their own reality. Okay? So, you know, I would just say in that area, Scorpio, to just, you know, just express yourself, okay? If you wanted to come home and cuddle, your partner should know that. And maybe, who knows, if they would have known that before they wanted to chill with their homeboys or homegirl, maybe they would have stayed home with you. But because you didn't say anything, they went ahead and left. You made it seem like it was okay, but really on the inside, you felt unloved, abandoned, rejected, and just neglected. But they don't know that because you didn't say anything, Scorpio. Okay? But for you Scorpios who have expressed yourself, things that they do that does bother you, okay, and if you have let your partner know that you feel unloved and rejected and neglected and abandoned and like they don't care, and if that y'all are not on the same page and that y'all are not seeing eye to eye, if you have told them that and this problem is still going on and they're still doing what it is that they want to do, I would just say a person's actions speak louder than their words, okay? So their actions are telling you how they feel, okay? So if you told them, when you do this, it hurts my feelings, and they do it again, that's their actions letting you know that they're just gonna continue doing what they wanna do. It's like they respect how you feel, but they also respect their own wishes, and they're gonna continue to do what they want to do. So that's kind of what I was telling Pisces and Aries. It's like your partner, they have free will, okay? So if they want to do certain things, like that's something that I myself, I still kind of am learning about. But free will in a relationship and marriage is when your partner wants to do something, you know, even if you disagree, it doesn't take away the fact that they're able to go do that. Okay, as long as it's not hurting you physically, as long as they're not cheating, as long as they're not like just treating you like you're just a peasant and things of that nature, it's like your partner has free will. But that doesn't mean that they don't care about you. It doesn't mean that they don't value you like they value their friends and things of that nature, okay? Or if this is the family dynamic, Scorpio, it's like, it's not that your family doesn't care about you. They may just have different priorities that they have to take care of, different responsibilities. They may be working more. They may be single parents, or they may be in school or working longer hours. Like, Scorpio, just because the people around you are doing things different and not always at your beck and call and there, it does not mean that y'all are not on the same page. It does not mean that they're working against you. It does not mean that they don't love you. It does not mean that they don't care. It does not mean any of that. It just simply means that, you know, they're practicing free will and they're maybe just taking care of things that they need to take care of in their lives. But my thing is, Scorpio, some of you, are you running away from yourself? Because this was the first card that came out. These were the first two cards that came out. This Eight of Cups in reverse and this Eight of Swords. Okay? Eight of Cups in reverse speaks of basically you feeling like your cup is not filled. Okay? And Eight of Swords speaks of fears, anxieties, just abundance of thoughts, overthinking, procrastination, doubt, second guessing, okay? So Scorpio, it looks like your problem is not your partner. It doesn't look like the problem is your family. It doesn't look like your problem is, you know, anything outside of you. Scorpio, this is some inside stuff. Okay? This is all inside of you. These thoughts that you're having, your thoughts are inside of your head. This Eight of Cups, you feeling emotionally unfulfilled, not satisfied, not content. Those are how you feel on the inside, Scorpio. These are inside problems. Okay, so this is really a week, Scorpio, of taking stock of yourself, taking stock of your thoughts, and finding out why you feel how you feel and what you can do to fix that, okay? Because if you're waiting for the people around you to behave certain ways for you to feel a certain way, okay? Like if you're in a relationship or marriage, if you're waiting for your partner to, like, if you basically want your partner to show you grand gestures that they love you just for you to know that they love you, or just for you to feel loved, it's an inside thing, Scorpio. But yeah, Scorpio, if you feel like your family doesn't love you because they don't have time or because they don't call every day, Scorpio, and if that makes you feel some type of way, Scorpio, the problem may actually be way deeper than them not calling you, okay? I don't know why I'm getting this, but for some of you Scorpios, you may actually be dealing with codependency, okay? I myself used to struggle with it. If you don't know what codependency is, it's basically where your value, your self-respect, your self-worth, and all of that, it's like you feel like it comes from the next person, okay? So like if your person, like I said, if your person goes out with their homeboy or homegirl, you don't see it as them wanting to go out and have fun. You see it as, oh, they're trying to leave me, they don't love me, they don't care anymore, they don't want to be here. But that's not really how they feel. How they feel is that they just want to get out the house and have fun. But that's how you're interpreting it, because Scorpio, it seems almost as if you think the people around you feel about you how you feel about you. Do they not love you, or do you not love you? Are they not showing you enough attention, or are you not showing you enough attention? Okay? So this week, is just kind of be mindful or be careful that you're not actually projecting onto other people. Okay? If you feel like people are not spending enough time with you, are you spending enough time with you? This is a week of really going within yourself so that you can get to the bottom of why you feel like certain things have to be in place, or why certain people have to behave a certain way for you to feel okay on the inside, okay? And this is also the week of really tackling those negative thoughts that you have towards yourself and that you have towards other people, okay? Because I myself, yeah, y'all's video is gonna be a little longer, but I myself, I used to struggle with this, okay? And honestly, sometimes it still creeps back up, okay? So don't feel bad, okay? But I used to strongly feel like this. Since I've been out here living alone, I've been able to spend more time with myself. I've been able to love myself more and really pay attention to myself. And it has allowed me to realize that I did struggle with codependency. It allowed me to see that I did struggle with self-esteem issues, and my confidence was down really low. And my worth, I based it on other people and how they treated me. But something that I realized is that how I feel and how I view myself should have nothing to do with anybody around me. If my family doesn't call me, that doesn't mean that they don't want to talk to me. I see it now as that they're busy, they're doing something. They probably sleep, or they probably don't want to be bothered right now. Like, I understand now. I respect everything and everybody around me now. Like, I don't view it how I used to view it. You know? I'm single, but if I was with somebody and they wanted to like go out and do their own thing, it's just like, okay, they want to go have fun, all right, go. Okay, and I end up probably making like a tarot video or something. So like, Scorpio, if you can just take this time this week to really spend time with yourself and find something that you really enjoy doing, so when your partner is busy, you'll have something to do as well, okay? And also monitor your thoughts this week, Scorpio, okay? If you're constantly telling yourself, people don't love me, people don't care about me, people are rejecting me, people are not spending enough time with me, like, if you keep saying that to yourself, you will drive yourself absolutely crazy, Scorpio. Okay? But right here, we have this Nine of Pentacles. So the person that you're dealing with, they love you, they're solid, they're there. Your family, they're solid, they love you, they're there, but you don't think that because it's how you're viewing this. These people all love you, they're solid, they're rock solid, they're all there for you, and they all genuinely love you. But it's how you're talking to yourself that's making you think like this. Or even if you're interested in somebody or somebody new has came in your life, it looks like it's somebody who you could really have something solid with. But you're doubting it. You don't feel like y'all are on the same page. You feel like they're working against you. You feel like they will betray you. And it's all because of how you are thinking towards yourself. Your thoughts. And it's all really coming from within, because deep down inside, Scorpio, it's almost as if like right now, this week, you are not happy with yourself right now. Okay? So this is a week of taking some time to self. Okay, appreciating our good qualities and changing the narrative in our heads. I'm gonna have to create a motto for y'all. For this week, we can say, I am loved, I am cared for, I am surrounded by people who want the best for me. Okay, and if you just keep talking to yourself like that, just keep talking to yourself good ways, Scorpio, and you will see. It's not so much that your surroundings will change or the people around you, but the way you view them, the way you feel towards them will change. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut y'all's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps you, Scorpio, for this week. Once again, thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like it. Also, subscribe so the next time y'all's video comes out, you'll have first-hand access to it. Also, feel free to comment at the bottom how this resonates with you so your other Scorpios can comment and y'all can have y'all's own community, okay? Once again, thanks so much for watching, Scorpio. Know that you are loved. Don't feel like that and don't think like that, okay? Seriously. But alright, I'll let you guys go. Once again, until next time,